the next day I was on the back page of the Sun, and the day after that I was on the front page of the Sun. So I thought, what the hell's going on?
Good morning to our very special guest by the name of Chesney Hawks.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? I've just said your name.
It's a funny name, Chris. What am I going to say?
Well, I know you've done a few interviews, and I've seen a couple of them, but I've missed the whole reason, the story of how the hell you ended up performing at the budget Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that is, because it's not quite Prince at Super Bowl, is it?
Not really.
No. Well, I mean, I was on tour, Chris, stepping in for my dad and as the Tremolos, and which was amazing. 2 months up and down the UK as the Tremolos.
Wow.
Didn't have to do the one and only for 2 months.
Oh my God!
Amazing. I know. So I was doing that, and my manager about a week before said, "How about you don't have a rap party at the end of this tour, and you don't sleep, and we get on a plane to Doha, and you sing at the halftime show at the England-Wales game." And I was thinking Super Bowl as well, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, so I found myself there. I jumped at it because I'm a massive football fan.
No, hold on. You've got to stop.
Oh, goodness.
If my manager rings me, if I'm in your shoes and goes, how do you fancy playing half-time at the England-Wales game in Doha for the World Cup? I would have gone, yeah, wouldn't that be great? And then made other plans thinking that was a joke.
That's not going to happen, yeah. Well, that is basically, I didn't think it was going to happen right up to the very end, to be honest with you. But then I found myself here, and I haven't bloody left.
And why would you?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And how was it? Was that nerve-wracking?
I mean, it was the first time I played a stadium in 30 years.
Yeah.
So that felt pretty good. And I honestly, I went into it with quite, trepidatiously, to be honest with you, because I thought, it was a bit risky, singing the one and only in front of 65,000 football fans. I just thought, oh God, they're not gonna sing along. It's just gonna be one of that. And I'm sitting on the pitch side, but it actually went really well. I mean, the way it happened and the kind of narrative that ended up happening was basically, it was a bit of a crappy first half and a bit dull first half. And then I went out and sung the one and only in half time, and then the boys came out and scored 3 goals just like that. So
that's it. It's all
God,
down to you, isn't it?
You could have sung.
Disney effect.
You could have sung on Saturday before that second penalty. That would have been nice.
I know.
So have you been going to the games?
Yeah, I went to that one. I went to the Senegal game as well. And I was also taken along in a box to the France-Tunisia game, which was great. I mean, it's been like as a football fan, it's a bit of a dream come true. I've never even been to a World Cup or anything, and so this has been the most crazy couple of weeks. It really has.
I heard that a lot of the lads have adopted you as an unofficial mascot.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what happened. I guess the Sun picked it up, and the next day I was on the back page of the Sun, and the day after that I was on the front page of the Sun. So I thought, what the hell's going on? It was weird. I don't think I've been this busy since '91, I have to say.
Radio. The Chris Moyles Show.